qualities that go hand in hand and can improve your relationships: laughter, fun, and happiness. Now, I don't want to get into an argument. I've been around the church long enough to hear the debate between happiness and joy. Churchy people, including me, have said that happiness is dependent on happenings. It's related to circumstances. But joy comes from the Lord and should be unshakable, unwavering, a fruit of the Spirit that grows in our lives. And I get that, but that's not the definition I'm going with here. The Bible talks of having a happy heart. Proverbs 15:13 says, "A happy heart makes the face cheerful." Skipping down a couple verses, "For the despondent, every day brings trouble. For the happy heart, life is a continual feast." That's Proverbs 15:15. I'm talking about having a happy heart. I believe that happiness is a choice, and it rarely has to do with happenings. Sure, you can be happy when things are going well, and many people are, but truly happy people choose to be happy when things are difficult. Happiness is an attitude. Most of us would choose to be friends with happy people. Unhappy people are draining. People who always choose to see the negative wear us out. So if we want good relationships, a first step is to be a happy person. Let me illustrate this. Are you someone who can see the pain and struggle in the world or in your own given circumstances and reframe the negative? How do you respond when things don't go according to plan? Or worse, when we encounter a tough situation? Here's a simple example. A couple weeks ago, we went to Texas for a conference. A few things did not go according to plan. Number one, it snowed through the night and the morning that we had to travel to Rapid. We had to leave extra early and travel on very bad roads to get to the airport. Number two, our plane diverted. It didn't come to Rapid to pick us up. It went to Denver. So we had to quickly adjust and take a much later flight, which meant that we would be on a plane during the Super Bowl and not able to watch the Super Bowl as planned on the 72-inch screen TV at our Airbnb in Texas. Number three, the rental car place closed 30 minutes before we got there, so we had no car. Number four, it was cold and rainy. Every day we were in Texas, so we couldn't do the things, all the outdoor things that we had planned to do. Now, let's see how we might look at this. Number one, melancholy Mavis. Mavis might just kind of accept the situation and feel kind of glum. It is the way it is mentality. Mavis often turns inward and just broods. Number two would be a negative Nancy, who lets the situation ruin their trip. For Nancy, nothing ever goes right. Nancys are often vocal about their dislike for the situation. Number three, overly optimistic Opal, ignores the pain, acts like everything is great, the best even. Number four, happy Holly. Holly acknowledges the disappointment, but then chooses to look at the good. Well, at least we're all together. How can we make the best of this? Holly chooses to see the reality, but then reframes the situation. Pause the video here and talk about happiness for a few minutes. Better relationships incorporate fun. Fun rarely happens naturally unless you're a child. Children naturally have fun, and fun usually comes through play. Somewhere around the tween years, we put away our toys and we decided that we were too big to play with Barbies and Matchbox cars. And for many of us, we put away our sense of fun too. Think about some of the best memories you have with friends. They're usually fun memories. Do you have a friend who is a fun friend? Someone who makes you laugh and challenges you to play and celebrate and have fun? I remember leading a ladies' ministry in another church a few years back, and one evening we had a ladies' night, and I had just planned a bunch of silly games to get us to play together. Halfway through the evening, a young woman in her 20s looked at me and she said, "I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. I seriously didn't know you could have this kind of fun without alcohol." I wanted to respond, I have fun all the time and I never drink alcohol. Since we aren't children and fun doesn't happen naturally like it used to, if you want to have better relationships, plan fun. Let your hair down. Don't be afraid of looking silly. Do fun things. Scripture encourages us to be childlike. So do things a child would do. Go sledding, go roller skating, bowling, play frisbee, run through a field. Now wait, at what point did running change from being fun to being a chore? Plan a game night and play fun games, not competitive, cutthroat, like we're gonna end up in a fight games that level the playing field and make everyone laugh at each other and themselves. Games like Speak Out. You know that mouth guard game? You put that piece of plastic in your mouth and everyone looks like a horse. Play silly games just to make people laugh. The point is play. Schedule fun into your relationships. Let's talk about laughter. Did you know that there are scientists who study laughter? Here are a few things that we know about laughter. Laughter decreases pain. It helps us heal faster. It helps us cope with stress. It increases our energy. It has an anti-inflammatory effect on our bodies. Laughter can diminish depression. It can counteract the effects of mental depletion, helping you stay focused and productive longer. A Harvard study revealed that the more you laugh and approach life positively, the fewer chronic diseases you'll develop. Laughter increases productivity. In relationships, it breaks down walls and bonds us together. Laughter facilitates relationship. Our brains release endorphins, those feel-good chemicals when we laugh. And when we laugh in groups, the endorphins are released in greater amounts. Couples who laugh together have healthier relationships. Here's the thing about laughter. People are 30 times more likely to laugh when they're with another person. The laughter scientists would say that the necessary stimulus for laughter is not a joke, but another person. Laughter is actually a way we communicate. We communicate belonging, agreement, acceptance, understanding, and affinity. Our relationships need laughter. We want our relationships to be healing places, places of strength and comfort. None of us wants to be in a draining, straining, exhausting relationship. If we want better relationships, we need to, number one, choose to be happy people. And number two, incorporate fun and laughter into our relationships. Humor, laughter, and fun are precisely the antidotes to the stress and craziness of this world. Our relationships need fun. They need laughter. So stop the video here, enjoy laughing together, and we'll see you Sunday in church.